Let's play. Let's play for the first time ever. I've never seen any gameplay footage of this in my life. Never, ever, ever seen any gameplay footage. Let's play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Just a modest man trying to make a living.
Might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
He probably makes those bags.
They had been made exactly for this job, and Stanley was happy.
Happy Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
He
hi.
showed up on a day off.
Never in all his years at
Oh
the
no,
company had this
I
happened.
wanted to do this
complete
one.
Isolation. Something was
I'm
very
sorry.
clearly wrong. Shocked,
We'll do the
frozen
forest tonight,
solid,
though.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Stanley stepped out of his office. Oh shit. I'm like half baked. Just enough to where like, let's walk around for a second, right before we keep following this. Take a look, see what's going on here. All right. Pretty, all right. Just us. Okay. So now what? Trying to get the way of the land here. Everything's locked. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck it. You know what? Sometimes you don't get those memos. I'm assuming it goes like this way and then over here. Okay. Everyone's gone. I'm starting to think that Stanley just came in like on a Saturday. Where's the meeting room?
When Stanley came
I
to a
found
set
it. Oh.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, okay. So I will. Oh, okay. Where I'm just gonna get jumped, like, what? Hold on. Okay, so we walk through here. And then all of a sudden we're greeted with just a white blinding light. Okay, awesome. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Boss's office. Let's go up there. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Okay, good. Good to know. Okay. Profits. What's hot? I'm hot. What's hot? You're not. All right, let's go. Does my boss work in the broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
That's pretty clever. They knew I was gonna go into the broom closet. That's really clever.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Or upstairs, still, I don't know what happened to the universe outside, but it's just a bright, blinding light. Just like the sun just enveloped everything outside. I'm assuming my boss is here, or this is just the secretary's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Like 284. I think it just came to me. I think it's 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Stanley
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, okay. So I see we just turned all the lights off in the room to go to this one passageway. Okay. Is there a flashlight? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna walk our way down here now. Okay, which way we gonna go? Let's go this way. Oh, chat. Chat. Okay, I can't see a single thing. I guess we gotta go towards the red light. All right. Okay. I can see, look, with the glare is a little bit much for me.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
The question would not go unanswered for long. Do you mind? All right. So. We're just underneath work.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Huh. All right. Mind Control Facility. I'm not going to take the words there that says escape. Nope. I'm going to walk towards this giant sign that says Mind Control Facility. On my own. With my own mind. Because there is no control for walking in here. Anyway. I see. Well, The door seems to have closed behind me. Oh, well,
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's a lot of porn you can watch on these screens. Oh. Okay. All right, so what's this all about over here? this like the mail room? Like, you could almost watch. All right, here we go. I think we click this button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well then, what is this about? I can't read that. Well then, all right then, what's next?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It can't be
Had
true.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
How could
Was
I?
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No. I'm going to blindly walk onto this.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Absolutely
Never.
not.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Where am I?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I think I'm going to dismantle all these controls once and for all. What is this place? What the fuck? Hit this button, I'm assuming? Or is there an order? I see a lot of them glowing. Hold on. 3. Hold on 1 second. Pardon me. What is this about? So, 1, 2. Do I have to go around and click them? Is that what needs to happen? I got no idea. I'm just walking around aimlessly. I'm just walking around aimlessly. 3's over here. I don't know where 4 is. But there's 5. Plus 4's over here. This is... I don't even know what to make of this. And just for the record, I have never seen a single minute of gameplay footage. When I mean I don't play anything other than like racing games, I don't play anything other than racing games. All right, so what is this? System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Oh, well, I
he knew
found
it was his
it.
duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over? He had won.
What did I win?
Defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Well, that was too easy.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Stanley's sitting there being like, it's not that deep, bro.
To know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Outside.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Just seems too easy.
Stanley was happy.
Okay. So what? That's the prologue, right? Okay, why am I back in my office again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Interesting. Room 420, blaze it, by the way. I didn't say that earlier. Is there any changes? Hold on. I feel like there's something that's... What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what's stopping me from going down the door on the right? Like, I know the narrator said to go to the door to the left, but is the whole point of the game to go to the right and break the story? Okay, so now we're going to go to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Everything looks the same. The what's hot still there, profit's still there. All right, so nothing's changed, but...
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
What the fuck did I do?
I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
I
Please
just walked
take
in.
your time.
What the fuck do you mean? I just walked into the room. The fuck? I just walked into the room and the dude's like, what are you doing? No. What? Well, fuck you too, bro. Okay, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The interesting thing is, again, we can walk upstairs. He's directing us upstairs. What's telling me to not walk down the stairs? We're gonna follow the game, but I feel like it wants us to take the road less traveled. All right, so now we didn't go this way the last time. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Can't have fun without the other, it seems. All right. Someone needs to take that. Okay, so he's in this room, but what's in this room? You know what? Let's just follow the story for right now. But I feel there's a lot more exploring that needs to be done that I am missing out on.
His manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
Okay.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh, the keypad!
What could its purpose be?
Oh, the keypad!
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so here's the fun bit now. It's just going to tell us to continuously keep doing the same. Who the fuck just called me? I had no idea who just called me. All right, anyway. So the only way to go is down. So we're going to go through here. The lights are going to cut off. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See. Okay. All right, then. Let me press this button again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We're in a never-ending loop. I think I've already figured out that we're stuck in a loop already. Because the next thing we're going to do is all of this.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one
For those of you who have played this game, please do not tell me how,
freedom meant nothing.
like, for those of you who have played this game in chat, please let me try to flail. Even though it might be very tempting to say, do this, do that. Let me try to just try to flail as well right here. But I think I'm on to the fact that I need to break the loop. I don't necessarily know how.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated?
But how do I break it
blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and
I have a
commanded
feeling
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Well, that's the
For
first time.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Gotta be something here. 'Cause I heard a boop. I heard a boop. Do they all boop? There's gotta be something importance, like sound-wise importance, right? So oh, where was that? Which one? Which one? Over here somewhere. Okay. There's a reason for that. What the fuck? That's a pattern. All right. We're coming back to this. I know we are, because we're going to loop back around. Because I'm going to walk down this very, very long. And now this goes further and further away. Hey, what's going on there, buddy?
At last he found the source of the room's power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I think there was a spider that's trying to bite me or some shit. Good times. It was weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna hit the power on this. And everything's gonna shut off now. I'm okay, man. I'm playing a different game. I'm trying this. I've never played this game before. I've never seen this game before.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
We just started, so...
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
But...
freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
I've never
sunlight streamed
seen
into the chamber,
a single
he realized
moment
none
of
this mattered to
gameplay.
him, for it was not
I know
knowledge or
Markiplier
even
has
power
done this
that he
game.
had been
I know
seeking.
that.
But
I've seen it
happiness.
recommended on my YouTube
Perhaps
before.
His goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
But
or how to feel.
I've never played this
Whatever
or
life
seen
he
this,
lives,
so this is my
it
first
will
time
be
walking
his.
through this.
And that was all he needed to know.
But
It
I don't
was
know.
Perhaps The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
What if I don't want to? Like, that's the thing about it. It's like, I feel like, and this is just my opinion of it, I feel like I have to break the loop.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.